Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. You join me at Piper's Heights and it's our last weekender. It's a little bit windy today, so you'll have to forgive me, but we're going to be talking about something in relation to the wind, and that is draft skirts. Now, if you're like me, I like a full length draft skirt. It runs the whole length of my caravan, and the reason why I like that as opposed to one that's just purposely built is you generally have gaps at either end, so you still get the wind gushing through and it can be unpleasant when you sat in it. So what I wanted, because my original is quite heavy and cumbersome, I wanted something lightweight which would prevent the rain and the wind coming into the awning and the canopy, but at the same time lightweight enough that I could roll up, put away, and it wouldn't take up much space or weight when we're away in the caravan. So with that in mind, I looked on the internet and I found a UK company not far from me called Tent Valeting Services. They've been going for 60 years and it is a family run business, and it has remained in that family throughout that 60 years. I gave them the brief that I had in relation to what I wanted. They invited me down to their place and we went through it, chose different materials, and I chose this grey ripstop. And they made it for me while I was there, and they added a couple of features that I wanted and a few recommendations of their own. And their recommendation is the 20-inch eyelet separation spaces. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you the old one that I currently have and this new one that I've got now. So we're going to be comparing the old with the new. So let's take a look now. So first of all, I'm going to show you my original that I've had for a while now. It has served me quite well, but there's a few points I wanted to raise about it because that is what prompted the change in the first place. Like I say, it served me quite well. It's made of quite a rugged vinyl, but it weighs quite heavily and it makes it awkward sometimes when you're on your own trying to feed it through the awning rail channel, to the point where I was getting a little bit frustrated with it. Plus, it's also losing some of its eyelets now, so it's getting a little bit past its prime. Plus, it weighs over 2 kilos, so I thought it's time for a change, and this is why I approached the Tent Valeting Service. So let's have a look at what they've made for me. Okay, so this is the draft skirt that was made by Tent Valeting Services Limited. Now, this is made of awning material and it's very strong, it's very durable, and it's quite a thick denier. So just like a normal conventional awning, if you will, it's not going to let the wind in, and it's certainly ain't going to let the rain in as well. We've got the awning piping at the top, and we've got a nice strong hem all the way around. The eyelets are 20 inches apart, which is what I asked for, but I also asked for an additional eyelet here. And the reason why I chose that eyelet to be in that particular location is when you actually fit your awning rail draft skirt, you can find sometimes that if the ground's not level but your van's level, you end up with like it rucking up and it doesn't sit right. So I asked them if they'd fit this extra eyelet here, so that what we can do is we can take one of these and we can fit this inside here. A little bit tight with it being new. Like so. And we can peg it down now, and we've got that flexibility with the elastic, so if there is a bit of a wind, it'll tug on it and it'll flex, which I thought was a great added idea to it. Now this in its entirety, bearing in mind it's the same length as the other one, which is 4.8 meters, only weighs just over 1 kilo, which is really light. It's easier to roll up as well and fit into a bag, which I like. So let's go and have a look at it now on the caravan. Well folks, that was the draft skirt from Tent Valeting Services. Now, Tent Valeting Services don't just make draft skirts, they will repair most awnings and tents as well. And like I said before, 60 years of experience, so they know what they're doing, and they do work for some of the major manufacturers as well. Now, what I like about this one in comparison to my other one was obviously the fact that this is so lightweight. It's very easy to get on with. It rolls up simply, and also it takes up little space. So for me, it's a weight and safe winner as well as a good product. Now, if you're interested in this product, I will leave a link to Tent Valeting Services website and also their telephone number should you wish to contact them direct and speak to them. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you'll join us again real soon, but in the meantime, bye for now.